Hey guys, so I have done a new project. Don't know if I showed you the other ones yet, but again, this is, remember that, right? I did that one, and then there was a project that my father was working on so we can roast the pig, and he made this box. Right now, it has been used already and everything, so it's like in there, as you can see, it looks very dark, so there's charcoals in there. It's made out of brick and stuff, the walls and stuff. So we had quite an interesting, I did do a video of it. I might post it at another time, but I want to show you guys what I did with this part of the arch that I have here. So here we go. So I got those and put them there because my two dogs that you see there that look so very innocent right now, not so very innocent on the video, were doing the same thing they did to that tent. They were trying to pee, well, they were peeing my little plant and they were not letting it live. So I had to create something different with it. So I did that to them. And I figured that putting it in both of them make it look pretty and something different. I also, as you can see, I painted some tree branches and added some flowers in there. So this is what we have, in the arches. And it looks like that. So they're not that bad. I kind of like what I see. The lights are turning on now since the night is hitting. But that's what I did, and that's what I worked on today. So looks pretty nice. You can't see much of it now, like detailed, but I think I got a little more flowers to add to it. Not sure. So this side I worked on, and I did, as you can see, I did the red and the white here for these. Worked on these very hard, not so easy to put on since they're smaller. And then I did the purple and yellow here with these. I was having a little situation with a squirrel who would come and visit me, and it would totally destroy my whole arches and the trees and bring them down. So I didn't want none of that to happen. So I had to get more zip ties and zip tied all the sticks together a lot more, since that was happening. And I didn't want them to be destroyed since the day of the wedding is not here yet. We also got more tikis for the day. And look at this, check this out. So we put the ice bucket that my dad made for me. Please remember this, right? My dad made that for me. So we put a plastic over it, and for Father's Day, we put ice. So it actually has water right now, so the ice melted. This was only 5 bags of ice. This bucket would take about 8 bags, I would say 8 to 10 bags of ice. But it worked marvelous, which is what I liked about it. It works really good, and I'm hoping that for that day everything will be just perfect. Well, nothing is perfect, but nice enough, just how I like it. So I did that, and I'm actually outside right now because I wanted to see how they look at night. Plus I have these tables out here that I'm trying to put them inside, since I don't want the rocio of the morning, which is the, how do you say that? The morning, it's like the, when the water hits in the morning. I don't know how to say that in English, but it's like the morning rain, like that 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock morning rain that comes down at night. So I don't want them to ruin the tables, so I'm like actually moving them right now, trying to put them under the tent. I've been playing around with them, trying to figure out how do I want them to work. So I came up with another idea that I was just telling my husband. He says, why doesn't that surprise me? So I'm going to tell you guys, right? I have I think the invitations are over 100 guests to come to this wedding party. And he was renting the chairs, and it's gonna cost him over $200 and something for the chairs and tables. So I found some of the free tables, so that saved me a few bucks here and there. But I figured that I come up with the idea, and I said, hey, my dad did these little, like, these little boxes for my mom to plant her trees, her fruit trees and stuff like that. I'll show you right now. So these here, you see them? So my dad made these for my mother. It's like little tiny. So they gave me an idea, and I said, instead of renting the chairs, why don't I make like little seats like that, with pallets, and they're free, so it comes out to be free. It's with a pallet, so why not, right? So I decided, I went to my husband and I talked to him about it, and I said, hey, what do you think about my idea? So he was like, I bet you make it happen, because when I have something in my mind, it just keeps running and until I can manage to get it done. So as you can see, look, I'm talking to you guys and moving a table at the same time. So I thought of it, and he said that I can make it happen. So I told him, okay, so I can make 100 of those, and there'll be 100 people sitting in those they're like little benches, like little stools, but wooden ones. You know how they have that furniture, the patio furniture with those little square stools on them and stuff like that. Well, I thought that was cool, so I said, why not? I can make this happen completely, and I don't have to really worry about it at all, because I can do them. All I'm gonna need is gonna be some pallets, which the factories are always getting rid of pallets by bunches, and then nails. So that would be the only thing I would spend. So instead of us spending over $200 on a chair, because the chairs are like $2 a piece to rent them, so instead of spending, it would be like, $200, then we spend nothing except the price of the nails, and then I said, all we need is the tables, and if we get the tables, we are all set, and we don't have to worry about that. So I'm just trying to save some money here. We are on the end of the month of June today, and I have nothing but basically less than a month since the wedding party is on July 30th. And it's gonna be awesome, I hope so. Like, you don't even know. I have gone through so much just to get all this going. I just hope everything like works out the way it is. So look, the grass is actually coming. You remember the patches? Oh, it's too dark. Okay, that's not helping. Maybe a little flashlight. Okay. Remember the patches that I felt? So they're kind of like getting covered. So that is working out. Now, is it going to be ready for July? I don't know. But, you know, it's a working process, and I'm not giving up. I am. So look at this mess I have here. This is me and working around it. But I'm just happy. I'm almost done. And yeah, I do have to make 100 benches for 100 guests. But I do have a few extra chairs that are mine in case more come. But I'll have 100 benches hopefully done. I'll try to show you the process and how I did it, you know, or how I'm making them. As you know, I'm not one of those who record themselves while they're doing a project. So I kind of like show you the project that is finished. I will do everything in my power to make... I'm sorry, I'm closing the umbrella that I had open earlier. The sun was a lot, so these umbrellas came in handy for a lot of things. So yeah, so once I get the project done and going, I will be actually coming towards you guys, and I'll be showing you guys if I can find a way, which I do have my laptop, and I'll probably put it for you guys to see what I'm doing, but it's just sometimes I don't think of it. You know, when I'm doing a project, I just get my mind into it and I forget everything else. I would forget everything else. So I'm hoping that maybe I can record myself doing these and getting it to you guys to know. But I don't think it's hard. Looking at my dad's project, I don't think it's hard at all. Like, you know, the way he did it is just so easy. Like, well, also it's not letting me record, but it looks easy. It doesn't look that hard to be doing it. I had to call the dogs inside since I'm coming inside now. And I have new neighbors next door, so that's what's new with me. That's it. That's all I can, tell you guys about right now. Minnie, come. Mente. Get the dogs inside. Mente, sube. Come on. There they come. Sube means come. Inside. Ven. Sube. Sube. Come on. Come on. So, I'll let you guys know if anything, And I hope you guys have a good night and love what you see. And maybe you guys, if y'all have a wedding or something, y'all can do the same thing.